What's the deal? This is Young Dale. Welcome to episode 20 of the podcast. Now, I did such a great job hosting the podcast last week that old Dale said, you know what? You do the podcast. He went on vacation and gave me the keys, people. Now, some of y'all are looking at me. I know you're looking, saying, who is this guy? Why does he look a little... Because you might have missed last week's podcast, but see, what had happened was scientists had discovered a new way. They built the time machine, people. They built the time machine. I got my hands on the time machine that came all the way from the year 2000. That's right, Y2K, people. And I came to the present day to check out on myself. Before I get started, though, you guys like what I did with the place? It's pretty nice, right? Yeah. I figured call in the interior decorators, you know what I'm saying? Since we doing it big here in the podcast and everything, Plus, I found a few dollars in the swear jar. I took care of it and stuff. Yes. So I've been around for about a week, and, you guys have taken the internet to the next level. Now, we got the internet, in 2K, man. I mean... It's all right. We don't really do much. You can ask Jeeves a couple questions every once in a while, It's really slow. You guys have got it on some real time. This Twitter, look, if a dude take a shit, you know about it. It's crazy. Like back in the day when we was growing up, you had a chance to tell your own story. You got into a fight after school and your boy said, hey, what happened? You can tell what happened. You can make it seem like you didn't really get your ass kicked. You'd be like, hey, you know what? I do a punch, he do a punch. He caught me a little, I caught him. We started rolling on the ground, they broke it up. And that was it. That's your end of the story, But no, not today. You don't have a chance to change the narrative. You'd be like, yo, your boy, hey, what happened? You'd be like, well, you know what happened? I had to a punch, and then he'd be like, nah, Negro, I seen that on World Star. You got your ass kicked. And you guys got this rapper dude. What's his name? Young Jacques. Is that what you guys call on fleek or something like that? Is that what it is? Is that what it means to be fleek? Because I don't know, man, what you guys just set us back 100 years. Because I don't know when Fruit Loops started making music. I mean, back in the day, Rice Krispies used to make music, but that's about it. Not Fruit Loops. We had manly artists. Our musicians were manly. Not with the. They didn't have the. They were manly. We had guys like Michael Jackson. Well, no, that probably wasn't the best example. Prince. No, not Prince. No, definitely not. Not Michael or Prince. Luther Vandross. No. That is just not. Who was manly? James Brown was man. No. He was not Little Richard? No. Well, you know what it is? It's see, those are R&B. Those are R&B. My bad. See, it's the rappers though. It's the rappers. Rappers have always been tough. That's the controversy. This young jock now he's on fleek, but our rappers have always been a symbol of toughness, strength, manliness, right? Guys like Ice Cube. Well, I forgot about that picture. Okay. I actually meant to say Ice-T. Ice-T. Oh, well, that must be sweetened iced tea. Sorry. Let's see. Maybe I gotta go back a little bit. Well, what about guys like Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5? No. This is not going well. Listen, hey, we're gonna just move on. I checked out the Olympics. Man, let me tell you, black people are faster than they've ever been. Now, we had fast black people back in my day, Ben Johnson and Marion Jones, stuff like that. But these are all they're on performance-enhancing drugs. The people these days, they're not on performance-enhancing drugs, look at Jamaica. Weed's not performance-enhancing. And they always try to find some reason why black athletes are so superior in certain events, like sprinting. I read an article. They said the reason why Jamaica is turning out such fast athletes is because they eat sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes, people. Sweet potatoes? Really? You're telling me that Usain Bolt is that fast because he eats sweet potatoes? If Usain Bolt is that fast because he eats sweet potatoes, why the hell is he on a box of Wheaties? Put him on a sweet potato. I'm just saying. One thing I like about the Olympics, though, is how athletes use the Olympics. They use the platform because it's a world stage to bring attention to the oppressions that they're receiving in their own country. Like the 1968 Black Power salute. Yeah, we won these medals for you guys, but when we go home, we can't eat in the same restaurants as you do. Yeah, same thing 1964, South Africa, segregation. They didn't want to send any of the black athletes to the Olympics. They just wanted to send the white athletes. Remember that? So the Olympics has always been a place where people can bring attention to these matters. Because it's hypocritical. It's hypocritical, right? We're going to bring you home a gold medal. You're going to say thanks and then shut the door? Powerful. Powerful use of the platform. Philippines obviously has some fucking problems. They was on a diving boards like, help! Our country don't teach us how to swim. Ah! You need to teach those people how to swim. Or you could just do like Japan did and get a black dude and put him in the Olympics. You seen that, right? Japan had a black dude in the 4x100 relay. Japan. Yes, Japan had a black dude in the Olympics. 4x100 relay. Came in second place. That's how I know that whole sweet potato thing is bullshit, because they don't eat no sweet potatoes in Japan. But I mean, that's it, man. That's it. That's really it for the week, man. I didn't really have too much. It was kind of a light week out here in 2016, you know, end of the summer. Summer's winding down. Everyone's going back to school. I just want to say something to the ladies really quick. I know the kids are going back to school and everything, and for those of y'all that have young boys, do us a favor. Stop sending your kids to school with bald heads. I know, Mom, you want to get the clippers out and give your kids a haircut. But take them to the barbershop, a legit barbershop. Don't start them off the first day of school already in a deficit. Okay? Don't give them the single mom haircut. Please. Please don't. Please don't do it. Please. Take them. Dads, if you're around, cut your kids' hair if you can. Do not let mom send these kids to school with the single mom special. Well, that's it, guys, for this week's show. It was a short show. Just we're trying to get through the end of the year vacations, and we'll be back full-fledged with full staff next week. Oh, we got a skit. We got a skit for you as promised. This one is called The Sting. This is starring myself, Anthony Smith, and our good friend Mike Murray. Mike Murray, I think with this performance, you might earn yourself a Leroy. Which is kind of like an Oscar, but you know, we're independent. We don't do the whole Hollywood. We don't do the Oscar. We do what we do. You might get yourself a Leroy for this performance, Mike. Check it out, guys. And we'll see you next week.